Captain?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna work the south end.
That's not south.
That's not, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna work the south end, and then one of y'all can kind of take the middle right here, and then one toward the north.
Which way's the bar?
Well, basically, this whole thick area is straight across.
Did you bring
West.
All right, let's hammer down, boys. Let's find some places to hunt.
Hey, actually, so there's a fence line over here. I'll take that fence line.
That's where he's going.
You take the fence line,
All right, I'm taking the fence line.
and I'll work inside of you.
Okay. All right, so there's this one area that we all looked at on the map separately and agreed that it was one of our most favorite areas in this whole place. So we're coming and investigating it. My dad's coming this way, Dalton's going on the north side. We're gonna turn on our Onyx trackers and kind of compare where we've been, where we haven't been. Maybe find a shed, maybe find something good for this fall. We'll pin it on the map, then come back and kind of talk about it and see what we're gonna do. I just jumped what looked like a shedded buck up here, so I'm gonna look real close. Looks like he's bedded up here. See if I can find a shed off of him.
Let me know when y'all get done over there.
Okay.
Like when I say done, just like walk out what you want to look at, because this is going to be a lot. We should have all come up here and walked first. There's too much for one guy to cover even decent.
Yeah.
It's thick, and there's a lot of timber, and everything looks good up here.
Okay. All right. Well, down here it's I see some good deer trails and stuff, and it's not as thick.
Yeah. Well, I figured y'all built walk yours easy, but
Yeah.
There's so much over here that.
We'll come back over there and look over it with you.
Yeah, because I could stay in here all day.
Yeah.
Not that there's just an overabundance of sign, like there's not just a ton of deer tracks, but what I'm doing is walking the entire north fence line all the way west before I start jumping off any trails or anything.
Okay.
Just walking that fence, there's ag fields all north of this place, and then there's a big deal on the backside.
Yeah.
And it curls around a big ag field. It's got a bunch of crop out in it.
Yeah.
And it's a big cedar grove above me. But where I'm walking is not even really cedar. It's like, I don't know what these trees are called, but there's cedar and there's locust and a bunch of just random like hardwoods mixed in.
Yeah.
North of me is nothing but cedars surrounded by ag fields. And then east of me turns into big crop. Looks like corn was there last year maybe.
Yeah.
But there's trails jumping off through that thicket everywhere that I was kind of walking around the edge of, but I didn't want to jump off in them yet because I wanted to walk that whole fence line first.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just going to do a big circle, kind of head back towards y'all, and then I told your dad I said we can come back through here and spread out and just kind of work our way
I think
through
this place looks good enough to where we can spend some time in that north side, and that's good.
Well, I don't have a ton of experience in Kansas, but I think this north side sets up pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially because it's some ag just above it with thicket above it, so they can cross that fence to get into your yard if they wanted to, or come if you're in front.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, there's a couple spots that kind of opens up inside that thicket. I thought they might.
Well, that might be pretty good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna kind of start walking down south of you.
Sounds good.
See ya.
Bye. So what I'm doing here is kind of following this diversity of habitat along this fence line. They're gonna jump this fence, which might jar an antler loose, and then I'm looking for any good crossings that lead into some bedding on this side. And if I can do that, I can find some of these dominant trails, follow those, and probably gonna find some sheds. But right now, I'm really focused on trying to find a spot for a tree stand. There's a lot of good tracks leading to this one spot, and some rubs and different things. So I know the bucks are here, just don't know how big. But that's the game plan right now. I'm using onX with my tracker on, so I know where I've been, so I don't double up in a place, because I've never been here, so I don't know which way is where, and I don't know my way around. So I'm really depending heavily on onX to kind of show me where I've been, and then I can plan on where I want to go based upon what I see and what I see on the map. So that's the plan right now. My wife just sent me a picture of my new baby, Huntley. I'm really glad that she lets me come out here and do what I love to do, taking care of the baby while I'm out here doing what I love to do.
All the way to the back side of this thicket.
Okay.
All the way up through there. So,
I like that, because if it straddles that thicket.
well, it does. It straddles this ditch too. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So there's a ditch.
Oh yeah, and plus down there.
Yeah. So you've got.
Which this is all public too down here.
Yeah,
But
starts to dip down. This ditch that comes out of the thicket comes in and crosses right there. The
oh
creek.
wow.
That's
Have
a
you
creek.
walked that yet?
I haven't walked down through here. I just walked the middle of the power line. But there's
Okay.
a creek that crosses right there across the fence into that ag field in the private.
Okay.
And kind of a big ditch line there. It looks good.
All right.
Kind of come down to this little point and get either ag.
Is that part of the public or no?
No. But do you see what I'm saying? They can cross here and split up either.
It's a good transition area.
See how it's kind of a ditch down here and it's kind of thick?
Yeah.
Obviously we can't hunt it. What I'm thinking is, how does this tie in with this? Maybe good.
Yeah, how does it make the surrounding area?
Make this better than it looks like it is.
Yeah.
See how it's kind of like it drops off into that little ditch down there?
Oh yeah, and that's thick.
Yeah. And then you got crop on both sides of it. There's a creek bottom right through there. There's more trails coming out of it over there, but it looks good.
Yeah.
And you got the power line the whole way down.
I like how it sets up.
Yeah.
I wish I was seeing a little more sign though.
Yep. Not even seeing a lot of tracks really. I mean, you see some old tracks.
This is not a big jump, but my back is killing me. So it's gonna hurt.
And you're a big guy.
Yeah, 400 pounds.
Just know if you fall in, it's on video. Oh!
Got it.
You about got stabbed by that limb.
Oh! I was right about it hurting.
You were about a kebab there for a second.
Walking down this trail and come to an old farm road, and I want you to look. It rained hard last night, and already this morning, check this out. Wow, is that a crossing or what?
Well, technically we're not live.
Hey. Where you at?
On the road.
We're way
You must be
down
a
here.
ways.
I think you're on a different road.
Pull up your map. Oh wait, no, keep going.
You think? Did you cross the road?
He said it's got that right in the middle of it. Hey, there he is, isn't he? Oh, he was way. Man.
You're looking at this flag waving right now.
He covered some ground. What you think about it?
Not impressed.
I'm not
See
impressed.
that patch of wood right in the middle?
Yeah, it looks good.
I walked down all on the west side, the east side, and down the middle of it. Hardly any sign at all.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of what we were seeing over there. Not a whole lot of sun.
Well, a lot of sign, the cow sign.
Yeah,
We need to move on.
Let's go.
just a bunch of cows.
Let's figure out a new place to go. In a hurry.
Y'all not looked at it?
No, we were trying to figure out where you were. I can't believe you're all the way down here. What's your track?
It's a
say? Turn your
ways.
track off.
I bet he's over 2.
He is over 2. He's probably 2.5. I did 1.4. But I stopped in there and had my
Yeah.
sandwich and.
Did you really?
No.
Oh my
Here, show me how to, show me how to turn it off.
That's how I know you get these 15-mile days because you don't turn your tracker off. He
No.
did 2.5.
Well, counting what we just drove, or didn't
No,
drive much.
he didn't drive.
I just got in.
He didn't. He just got on the
Oh.
truck. Look, that's literally from there all the way down,
Huh.
back up. It looks good in there, doesn't it? But there's nothing there.
You turned it off?
Yeah. That's how he gets his 15-mile days.
Yeah.
He keeps his
So-
tracker on while he drives around.
That's why the new trim track is cool. Cause I forget sometimes to turn
Is
it
there
off.
another wee haul close
There's
here?
a bunch close that I've got. Get it rutted up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. It's all sloshed.
It just peels that top layer off,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
you can't do it.
See them how they're like, boom, there they go. How cool is that, dude?
It's awesome.
Well, they're getting after it.
And them things are pretty.
It almost looks like there's a dead one back behind them. There's something red with some like feathers sticking out.
No, that's...
Do you see that?
Yeah, I see what you're looking at, but it's not.
It's right back behind them right now. Are you looking through
Yeah,
your binoculars?
yeah.
What is that?
Can't tell. And them things are pretty. Look at that.
Just a little old ditch.
They're
Huh?
big, ain't they?
Yeah. There they go. Beat him off, didn't he?
Yep.
How cool is that?
Sweet. That's sweet. Well, that looked like a pretty good spot. Let's check another farm out. Keep that one in the back of my mind. Might stick a camera out there this summer. Next to this wheat field. He found one. Look, what's he holding up? He did. Did you get one?
No.
What is it?
Nice fruit.
But I don't necessarily look like I found a lot of good sign on last weekend.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact where I shot the biggest buck of my life, and it looks like junk.
Does it?
Yeah, but I know exactly how they travel through there, and I was hunting them all.
What do you feel like what we've looked at today versus what you looked at last weekend?
None of this even compares to the sign. I
Even
saw.
that place?
No.
Really?
It even pales in comparison.
Cool.
I saw some. I basically looked at my old hunting spots last weekend.
Yeah.
Other than that one new spot that Rustin had.
Like 20 years ago. Old.
No, 2000. I first started coming up here in 2004, I believe.
That's almost 20 years ago.
Well,
You're old.
You're old.
Start calling you
I am old.
Grandpa.
But those spots are still good. I'm
That's
just telling you.
17 years ago. Was
I'm
about
just
20.
telling you. Well, I mean, year before, well, not this season, but the season before I was up here. I was up a 192.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me. He was a 200 deer. He had stuff broke off all over.
Yeah.
That's a 200-inch deer. Look at that one laying on the bottom. Look at the mass on there.
You need the
Rear
back
window
window or
down.
front window?
Back window.
You need back up more?
No. Ooh. Good ones.
You see some beards?
Yeah.
All the back 3 or 4 are all toms. With a bunch of hens out there. You hit your turkey call, see if they'll hit it.
They faced us.
Is there 2 fanned out back there?
There's 3.
Fanned out?
Yeah.
That dude's full strut right now.
You hear them?
That's another group up here. There's another group up here. I can hear the hens up there. There's 3 toms.
Yep.
There may be a 4th.
Mm-hmm. You got good footage, Rusty?
Yeah.
You probably couldn't even hear a gobble from here where they're at.
With that wind.
Mm-mm. You can hunt this right here. This is the edge of the. If you were in that corner right up there, they're headed that direction. But they're not going to leave them hens. Blowed up, ain't they?
There's 3 down the corner down there. And there's 3 up top. There's 6. And they all look like
Yeah,
toms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can see 10 toms. 3 at the top fanned out. There's 2 walking right below them, and then there's 4 up in that corner.
Yeah.
I can see the beards hanging off these.
Oh
woods.
my God! One of the ones about to walk in the woods has one hitting the ground.
Oh my gosh!
Do you see it?
Yeah.
It's hitting the ground when he walks.
Gosh dang! Now that's what you're supposed to see right there.
That one looks like a Jake.
Yeah, there's a couple down here low that looks
That are
like
hard
Jakes.
to tell. Yeah.
God.
They haven't been messed with much, or they wouldn't just still be sitting out there.
No. All right, let's go find.
Those are
some
huntable birds in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Damn! Someone's giddy. Someone's giddy.
He's already 100 yards through there.
Hey, now you're walking down the middle of that stuff, Jack.
If I see a trail or something, I'll look at. I'll let Rustin go here and I'll walk in the field.
Okay.
Is that all right with you?
Yep.
I just walk down the power line and then if the woods look good, get down in those woods. I'll walk out in this field here.
That is a heck of a rub. I kind of like this area. It's not really your traditional wood lot or anything. It's really just a drainage that goes out to the highway. But we're starting to see a little bit more deer sign, more so than the last couple areas we've been to. It's almost 11 o'clock and we've been walking for a while. Haven't found any sheds or anything, but the sign's picking up, so that's a good sign. We're trying to hit some of these non-traditional looked over areas and starting to see more and more. We're gonna finish up at this location and then we're gonna look at Onyx and compare some of the spots we picked out during e-scouting and go from there. They were going to kill a booner here. I like this corner down here for tree stand.
Hey, did you see that spot down there where the two fingers meet? Dude, you need to walk down here, Rustin. That's my favorite spot I've found so far.
Look at that tree right there. Great.
Yeah, I just got done videoing.
That tree right there.
Hey, before you walk out of here, you need to walk down this. The two fingers come down, and then there's like a horizontal that meets it, and it looks good.
You want this side of this tree line?
Uh-uh.
Alright, I'm gonna walk down this side of the tree line.
What tree you looking at?
That one that's bent over raised right there in front of you. To your left, right in front of you.
Oh, yeah. This is probably my favorite place so far.
Yeah. It is fine too.
And Rustin didn't want to look at it.
What you gotta do is locate a big buck. Once you locate
Yeah,
him,
but you could sit up here and watch all this with binoculars.
you can. Yeah.
You
During
could
the summer, yeah.
You could sit up here and look and see
Yeah.
everything.
You can do that. But our main goal is to locate one.
Yeah.
If you locate one, then you can start putting game plan together.
You could sit up here though, have someone sit here and have someone sit on the other hump
Glass.
and glass them. Because you can see all the way down that creek.
It'd take your evening though.
This one's
Yeah.
got a lot of potential.
One spot would take you.
It's got a lot of CRP. It's got the drainage ditch, and there's ag really close.
Next to all that too.
Yeah, I mean, that's good bedding right in there.
I found a lot of beds in that. Right there.
It's got the ingredients to be good. It's just a matter of, you know, how big a buck is living here. And I'm sure, I mean, it is Kansas, so you never know. It could be a 200, could be a 160,
Could be a 120.
could be a 120. Yeah.
I don't think a 120 broke all the trees in there though.
Probably not.
Them hens don't like that.
Look at them. Look at all them jakes in the back.
Yeah. There 3 or 4 toms.
4. Half strut right now. They don't care. They're going to go where the hens go. They're almost to public. Once they hit them cedars, that's public. No, public is right back over here.
Yeah, it's that line right there.
Yeah. One of them things are pretty.
We can kill them things in a few weeks.
I hadn't really found anything that I'm just overly crazy about.
Well, like right now, I still like what but we're not where your dad hunted, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, that's always a fallback because we know that there's some good hunting there.
Probably where his primary's going to be.
Yeah, it will. And a couple years ago, there was a bunch of 3-year-olds that were like non-typical good bucks that are probably giants now. Is that a balloon or?
The water does come up to here. All these lay down good water.
Yeah. It's just low right now. What is that?
I think I'm gonna kind of ease down this way. You want to go that way?
Yeah.
Get north of the pond.
Yep. Look at that rub. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Over there. There's an old tree stand too.
That ain't a rub, is it?
I don't know.
That's a dead tree.
See that old tree stand? Wooden stand.
Oh yeah.
I like old wooden stands.
Hey, that's 2 old stands right here back to back.
Yeah.
But
and then that
this
rub
is
right
underwater
there.
sometimes. I mean,
Yeah, it's got to be.
tires and-
Stuff washing up.
Yeah. But right on the edge, well, I bet this hump doesn't go underwater.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good rub right there.
That's a rub line. Look at it going all the way up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's get us down this hump right here.
I think this is where the water kind of normally
Stops
sits
right here.
because everything, all the trash is in a line.
Yeah. This is where it stops. This is the bank.
Wow.
That's a serious rub right there.
I mean, look all the way down through there.
Roll the bark on the ground. That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. I spent some time on it.
Yeah. All even up
Come
here.
back to it
Look,
repeatedly.
you can see up here where it's been
Hey,
hit.
look. It's every year too.
Yeah.
That's old side.
Look at where it's been hit up here even.
Yeah, all the way up here.
Yeah.
That's chest high for you. New. They're just falling the edge of the water.
Hey, you can't bring the boat up. Here's another this year, right here.
These are getting hit year after year.
See where they kind of started on that one?
Yeah. Man, there ought to be a shed in here. I mean, those are rubbed all the way around.
They find a big old scrape up here.
Yeah.
Be a good place for one, wouldn't it?
Be a good place for a camera.
We'll have one here.
Yeah.
Can we remember where this is at? Or do we need to mark it?
Yeah, mark it.
Oh, we will definitely have to mark it. It's kind of just in the middle of that big patch.
Yeah. Man, there's another rub right there. A lot of big rubs. Is that a shed right there? See that white?
Here, use my binoculars. I'll see what you're looking at. Oh, yeah. Nope.
No, it's trash.
Oh, man. Dang, it looked like one.
Golly, it looked like a chewed up one. I like his trail though.
Yeah.
Man, and all the rubs. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everywhere. Scrape.
See a scrape?
And this has been worked a little bit, not heavy though.
We could make a scrape if you're digging.
Oh yeah, we can make a
God.
big. What?
Look how big this rub is.
Where?
Look at this thing.
Golly!
Oh my God.
Holy smokes! Look how high that
That's the
is.
biggest rub I've ever seen. That's
Holy
serious,
cow!
dude. Oh my
Whoa.
gosh, look at this.
That's up to your shoulder.
Knees to shoulder,
Oh my.
all the way around it. That's the biggest rub I've ever seen.
This is the best rub line I've probably ever seen. A little buck doesn't get that high off the ground.
No.
Look at that.
Not
I mean,
doing
that's
that much
just like,
damage. That's damage.
wow.
That is serious.
Definitely going to be a wild game in here.
Should figure out how what that trail does. It kind of
Goes down in there. It's not far from the lake.
Cut that way, but the problem is this is usually underwater here. So where does he normally run? Maybe it doesn't.
Maybe off there.
Maybe the water filters through there.
Yeah, could be.
Should we go back down that way?
Well, let's look at the map. Yeah, it's gonna have to be that way.
Which one? Okay. That water may come up that ditch and flood. It may not come up in here.
All the way up, yeah. Man. Yeah.
Hey, there's a rub line in here that's been hit for probably 4 or 5 years in a row. And I'm talking
Or more. It's a historical
I'm
rub
talking
line.
8 to 10 inch trees.
Like a dozen of
That
them.
are up to my chest, down to my ankles, huh?
A dozen of them.
Yeah, there's a dozen of them that big. There's several trails coming in here, isn't there?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh boy.
Coming off there.
So instead of coming down where we are, they're spinning it back around and coming down here.
Yeah, because that's might be usually underwater, but that's not going to be. Yeah, it's a good. It's kind of steep, but that's where they're coming.
I think we can kill a deer out there on that levee.
Oh yeah.
Because there's beds down here
A
below
big
us.
buck.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's beds down here below us. I think if you get the right wind, you can sneak in like we did. Get up on that levee.
From that way?
Maybe. I mean, there's beds right here.
Yeah,
That'd be north.
there also could be a ton of beds
There could be.
up there on top.
Won't know until we get cameras out, but I know there's beds here.
Yeah.
If you had north wind, you'd be perfect.
Yeah. That's a
You're
deer
gonna blow
killing
deer out
spot.
either way. Coming in
You
here.
are, yeah. But
Gotta
if you
figure
get
out where
trail
the buck you want
cameras,
to hunt is gonna be at. You know what I mean? Where's
Yeah.
he bedding at?
yeah, it's gonna be the difference maker.
There's another pretty hard trail cutting in right here.
I'm kind of itching to get some cameras out. Seeing all kinds of sign. I want to figure out what's making those rubs.
I know. Hopefully he's not dead.
Yeah, but usually when there's one, there's more. There's a reason why big bucks like a certain area, so there's going to be more filter in.
Water does get near that.
Oh yeah.
Just look at that old back tree. Got the water.
Oh yeah.
Water may help. Honestly. That
To
levee.
pinch them down.
That levee.
Yeah. That spot's going to be real good. Plus, I like the fact that there's that wooden stand and that there's that old stand.
There's 2 old stands right by each other.
There's a reason. Yeah. This is holding deer.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of deer sign, which wasn't, I mean, there wasn't this amount of sign anywhere we've been so far.
No, not as pronounced as this.
This is, I mean, this is holding deer permanently.
Gonna have to walk through here, that's pain.
Is it? Well, if we can get to the other side.
We just got to pull those three stands.
As long as there's not thorns, it shouldn't be too bad.
All the tracks in here seem pretty small. Do you notice that?
Hmm? Well, I'm sure it's a group of does. Is that where they're crossing?
Yeah. They're crossing right through here.
Whoop.
Yeah, peek down right here.
See that mouse?
Mouse?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
It scurried. Yeah.
This is where I feel like you find a shade and go and walk and stuff, Well, this part right here kind of is pretty.
Ooh, I'm sinking.
Are you?
Yeah.
Did you get through it?
400 pounds on a foot.
Look at this little hidden pond.
Yeah, it's not like they don't have all the water in the world to drink, though.
Your dad shot it too, though, with Palmer.
Yeah, the biggest one he's ever shot, over 200 on a pond. Stagnant. Stagnant water.
There's a little bit of water coming in from down here.
Oh,
See, kind of strip one. Alright, look. All deer sign on deer. All deer for the
man. Yeah, I like this. This is the
This
ticket.
little hole right here, or just
This area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that that bank over there the best.
That levee over there?
This doesn't look bad either though. This is something you could kill one midday
Yeah.
in here. Wow.
Actually, it makes that a little more interesting back there.
Makes this trail we just came off of pretty interesting.
Exactly. I like how it kind of flattens out back there.
Yeah.
Man, there could be shit laying out there.
And you wouldn't see them. So many white stalks.
Let's go check out kind of what this tree line does down here.
Okay.
All the corn pretty much eat up.
Yeah.
Walking these cornfields, I'm a little bit shocked. There's quite a bit of corn left on the ground. Look at that there. There's corn there. And there. Look at that. There's quite a bit left. They definitely got a lot of groceries left. We'll keep looking. Found a small shed a few minutes ago, so that's promising. I'm sure most of them have been picked up out of this field, but lots of corn left on the ground. Look at this.
Corn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found a couple cobs further back. This way you go, huh?
Yeah, there's some full cobs.
There's a big deer tail right there. I'm on that.
There's some good beds.
I can find a shed in this.
See, I would think that the sheds would be right here.
Now.
This is perfect because they're straddled in between.
Yep.
They can see that way, smell this way.
You can walk out. He's right. Your dad's up there.
Let's get it, boy. Put on crack-a-doo. Oh. Isn't that funny how it's on a
Locust.
yeah.
They broken limbs off though. I mean that's right where it should be.
Yeah, that's a scrape. I love this. That jets out because they're gonna come from out there and be in all this coming out to feed. Yeah, you'd have to. There's not really a great place.
Good thing first light things
They do? Yeah. Sweet. There's so much deer sign in here. There's gotta be a shed. This is by far #1 spot so far. This farm. Did you see him?
Yeah,
He's probably just at the base of that mess right there then.
probably already across the road.
Yeah, he's on the next farm. He teleports. Put it on crack-a-doo.
Man, I'm due.
You're what?
I'm due like an 80-inch shed. Like I'm due
You're due for about a 55-inch shed.
55.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that.
That'd be about a 130. I'm hoping you find one and I get it on video.
Yeah, there's still a lot of corn down here. There wasn't near the corn back there on the ground. Look at this.
Oh, there's a lot.
Right there.
Oh yeah. Deer sign everywhere. Save some for the deer.
I'm just kidding.
His old teleporter.
I just can't say enough about this place. It is scrape after scrape after scrape after scrape. And every bush in here is tore to pieces. This is classic Kansas. Take a look at this. This scrape has been pawed out this morning. We're almost to April. Check this out. There's another scrape over here. Man, it is just, this place is littered. It is littered with scrapes. This is the best spot I have found in quite some time. I am super, super, super excited about this. I don't know, I just can't say enough about it. I know I say this every time, but I am super, super impressed with this spot right here. I just called Dalton, and he's gonna come over here and we're gonna team up on this and see what we can't find. This is awesome.
Look. Hey, show them where you were talking just now.
So y'all could go up in here. There's a lot to cover up in here.
He just looked at me.
But
It's about 4 miles.
But you could walk back down the road and walk. See that drainage right there?
Yeah.
You could walk right here. Me and Dalton could get one on this side, one on this side, and cover all that. I imagine when we're done with that,
Probably.
we're gonna be beat.
That's good that they made that fence high enough for me to get under. I'm gonna check on X there on that. There are rubs all around me. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably just under 10 rubs within like a 10-yard radius, right? This is what I like. Well, we put in a bunch of miles, so I think we're gonna head back to the truck. This is a good scrape. Holy cow. Wow. I demolished this sucker. We're back out this morning. Me and Dalton are down here on the east side, and then my dad took the west side. We're gonna walk this morning a ways before we go home. What? You hear him? He fire off again? He's hammering, right? There's a turkey hammering over there. I mean, he is hammering. Turkey season comes in like a week or two. Well, there's this little field right here, and I think I'm gonna walk it, and then I'm gonna dive off into some of this thick stuff.
He's right there.
Yeah.
That one's further away.
Yeah.
There's one right here.
So apparently there's several turkeys.
Every time you walk, he hits right here. Wow.
Is there a field on the other side? He did it again. Pretty good trails coming out of some of that thick stuff into this field, so I know that they're using it. I feel pretty good about this spot. I'm gonna look it over pretty good, a little bit better than I originally thought I was gonna look it over. Oh yeah.
You think your GoPro was able to pick up any of that goblin?
Maybe.
Pretty much full ways off.
Yeah.
You call them birds in probably though.
Oh yeah. They weren't that far.
Now you can probably get down there.
Go to the edge and call them in. Oh.
This was not the time to break any sleep. The second day of the walk, we were already there.
Yeah, when they're already hurting. Yeah, that's good.
A bunch of trails meet this one kind of as the further you go. It just feels like the spot where you walk through here and there's a hammer just one.
Yeah. Should be.
Pretty good trail right there.
Meets up.
See that one too?
They all meet up right here.
See that one cuts it through there too. I didn't walk that one though.
Huh.
Going through there. but this is still the best one to look down there.
Wow. There's a good trail. Wore out.
Probably one of the better trails we've seen all week. That's after that critical downpour we got.
Yeah.
It's even a perfect spot. Clear out some of this underbrush and a scrape. Right off the side of this trail.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like right here off this.
Put a
main
camera
trail.
right there.
Yep. You know, mark out the camera spot.
Yeah. Because you know that they're. Hey, you can put a scrape right there, right on the trail.
Hey. Fine thing. We found a good spot. Did you? Rustin found a pretty good scrape, and then we found just a grown-up field that's taller than Rustin. Yeah. With just a worn-out trail going up the middle of it, and it leads right to a perfect scrape tree going down into a ditch. Which is in the right spot for a scrape. There's just so much
It's a good
grass
camera spot.
underneath it, you know. Anything looking good over there?
Not yet, but I gotta get past this corner where this private is.
Turkeys are firing off over here.
Are they?
Yes. Anyway,
Alright.
well, we're gonna keep on trucking.
Alright.
See it. Mark that.
Yeah, that's a camera spot.
Yeah, you could get a tree stand up like one of them trees up there, you know.
Easy. Have shots to the field and over here.
You know they'll travel down this ditch a little bit too.
Yeah.
I keep seeing those thinking it's bed. There's a scrape back there, not a big one.
There's definitely deer activity.
Well, it's kind of weird that scrape back there.
Trail going out here.
That scrape back there is not like dirt's not worked up very much, but
Yeah.
the limbs are completely snapped and rolled over.
Well, as long as they're working it, that's.
Yeah. Which makes me wonder if it's more of a thing they've been doing lately, you know what I mean? The dirt's cracked, but it's not like a big old circle bare spot, you know? Yeah, I think it's the perfect place to start. Maybe I need to go to the opposite places of what I think was perfect.
There's trails going in and out everywhere. Oh, good rub.
Is there?
Yeah. And they're about 35 yards.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like that. You kill a deer.
Oh, yeah. I want to get a camera down there.
Huh?
I want to get a camera down there on that bottom trail.
The problem is going to be in here is we're going to be dealing with hunters.
Maybe, maybe not.
But I think if you are,
Good rub over there to your right.
yeah, I saw that. I think if you are dealing with hunters, you can probably kind of use them to get around them. You keep walking this side, I'm going to go down here and walk
Oh.
level out.
Okay.
You know what that is?
There's trails everywhere throughout here going to that field.
He's so sleepy he didn't even get scared.
Say something.